What's up, guys? It's Xenoblade RCT bringing you another video for you guys. This time around in the long line of coverage for the Nintendo Switch among other platforms. We have the big one. We have one to end the year of great Switch titles that has been available ever since the launch back in March, and it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is one of the most awaited titles, of course. One that has a fair amount of hype going for it. I have to confess that I was one of the very few people who kind of missed on Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U. When the title came around, I had my hand tied and I couldn't really get the game at that time, so I kind of missed out on it. Even though it was a huge Wii U title, and back at that time I had the system with most of the heavy hitters on the system, but that's one that I missed, sorely missed, by the way. But anyways, here we are, and the sequel is finally here on the Switch, and we're gonna get basically right into it. I want to mention to all of the folks out there who watches, views these videos, so please like, subscribe, and share. It's very important for me going forward that you share, most of all, the videos, so it gets out there. You know, I'm not really much caring about total views and all that YouTube crap, because in the end, you know, it's not really my main goal. But I do want to share it. I want these videos to get out there, know more of the good people that I've been knowing since I started doing these vids. And yeah, you know, if you can do me that solid, I really would appreciate that. But enough of that. For now, we're gonna go into Xenoblade Chronicles. I wanted to mention, since we are here at the menu for the Nintendo Switch, as you can see by the icons here, these are 4 titles that are going to be coming soon to RCT. I'm going to be showing them off. I'll probably start with Slain Back from Hell. These are all mostly indie titles that I needed to cover, because I want to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about my indies. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the Slain Back from Hell, probably be doing these 2 back to back, since these are shoot 'em ups, genre that you know that I really love, and then 9 Parchments. Stay tuned for that. For the time being, let's go into the wonder that is Xenoblade Chronicles. Now, of course, excuse me, I'm fairly early into the game. That is why I use the term showcase and I don't use the term review, because I consider that it's too soon for me to do a full review on the game. Nonetheless, I wanted to cover it because, you know, I didn't want to wait long enough that the game is out of sight and out of mind, so to speak. I wanted to grab it fairly early on while it's hot. You gotta excuse me, I'm running a bit of cold. So I'm sorry for the extra noises. I'm not going to be editing this. So first thing you can tell right off the bat, the beautiful music. That is a staple in all the Xeno titles, and I say Xeno titles because this goes way back to Chrono Trigger, and people who developed for that game went on to develop the Xeno series, beginning with Xeno Gears, then Xeno Saga, and it branched out. But the main people from those titles in the beginning became Monolith Soft, and they became independent. They were part of Square at some point, and they were acquired by Nintendo at a point where they became second party. So now they are nicely engraved here in the Nintendo side of development. So yeah, let's go in. Enough of the talk and the yip yap. I'm gonna continue here the file that I have. So yeah, I hope it's going well for you guys out there. I know I haven't been doing much content lately. Work has had me really stuck, but that is soon going to change, I promise. Some special changes are going to happen soon. And let me move this to full screen. Enjoy a better view. Now, character development for this game, character design, I meant to say, has been very controversial because, of course, the way of how healthy, for lack of a better term, how healthy Pyra looks, and some other design choices in the game, I couldn't care less. They look beautiful. They look beautiful.
Good morning. Rise and shine.
They rock, even though it doesn't have the hard and gritty look and realistic look of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I appreciate the anime look. They look just absolutely stunning. So here I'm basically in chapter 2. As you can see, I have Pyra by my side as a blade, and I have Nia as a character who's a part of my party with her own blade. Have many fights, and this open field right here is full. Look at that big ass ape. That big ass ape better not see me, because he gave me a pummeling coming over here, trying to move through the fields. In terms of control, it's controlling super well. Using, of course, a pro controller. As I mentioned, the music is absolutely beautiful. The graphics, they look amazing, and they are very how can I say, serviceable. But there are some things that kind of pop up from time to time, like the game using dynamic resolution. There are going to be times where, instead of losing, let's say, frame rate, when it starts to struggle, it dials back the resolution a bit, and it brings it down from a certain resolution. You can tell by the banding or that little silhouette that you see. If I move the character around, just try to look around the silhouette of the character, of the main character. You're gonna see like a little fuzz. That's a direct result from the dynamic resolution being used. But it really doesn't take away from the game, because you're gonna be so caught up in trying to save your skin that you won't have time to be looking at those little details. Now, considering the scope of this game, I mean, look at this world where I'm at right now. I think this is what it's called, Gromarth or something like that. I'm trying to reach this town right here. I was in the middle of the field, huge, enormous map, and I see that my webcam is kind of on top of my mini map, so I'm screwed there. But you can change the time of day, at least at this point, which is absolutely cool, because that way, if I can't see something properly, I can just dial back the time and start in the morning, you know. In terms of tutorials and in terms of the gameplay mechanics, I feel, it's my opinion, that the tutorial that's in game is very good. It takes you step by step without being too overbearing. It lets you know, like, every time you're gonna need something, it comes up, it gives you a message, and it teaches you how to use the next thing, which is very good. There's some stuff here that hasn't been uncovered yet, and I'm not really in a hurry, but it has many upgrade systems. Everything is very clear. You know, it's kind of hard, unless you're not paying attention, to miss basically the stuff that you need when you need it. So I'm just gonna play around, go in so you can see for a few minutes how the game looks, sounds, and plays. So I'm gonna shut up now and just play. Alright? Alright.
And hit. Okay.
Come on, bunny.
Time to take you down.
I can take care of myself.
Now, by the way,
Not to
Win for
boast,
sure.
but that was spectacular.
one minor gripe
Remember, Rex, pride comes before a fall.
is the voice. The voice acting is really good. My problem with it is the main character. Something about the voice of the main character doesn't quite fit the character design. The voice of Pyra, however, it's absolutely beautiful. It fits perfectly, and it's just the main character. It's just something that just doesn't quite click, in my opinion, of course. However, thankfully, Monolith Soft thought of everything, and they gave us a free download for us who love anime to change to the Japanese counterpart. So you're gonna have the same dialogue and text, but this time with the Japanese voicing, which I love. So for the most part, if in any case the voice acting does not grow on me, I always have this option, you know, to go and change the voices and make them Japanese. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to leave it in English. Now let's go to town.
Congratulations.
Thankfully, also you have a quick travel method from the outset. As long as you visit the place for the first time, it's always going to be available for you to travel later on.
So, this is Torgoth.
It hasn't changed a bit. Nia? It's nothing. Okay then. I'll show you to an inn.
I'm going to cut the mic so you can hear this.
What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
A remarkable likeness, to say the least.
Oi, did you see something?
No. I fear they may have conflated our countenances, my lady. How very awful.
Fie! Who has the courage to heed the Empire's call? Your strong heart today will build a strong, more ordained tomorrow. Of course, you get more than a salary. Pension and benefits are included. Distinguish yourself, and you could even join the nobility. For the glory of the Ardanian Empire and His Majesty, Emperor Niall! Come now! Who wants to be the hero of tomorrow?
Now I'm gonna cut the cutscene here, so it doesn't go too much into spoiler territory. Needless to say, it's very cool. It's a very cool cinematic, and everything tied to the story is very, very cool. Now, for now, instead of going and searching for the quests and stuff like that, I have this urge to simply upgrade my characters and just go to the field and fight and just level up. See what accessories we have here. Nothing that I want from this guy, but I do want to upgrade with some core chips. I have Sword of the Fox. Yeah, this one is gonna help. I spy 2, one for me and one for my secondary character. Already equipped that one. And go into my character here. That one is already. And upgrade this one. From Wild Rings to Howling Rings. There we go. And like I mentioned, you can revisit any other part and just come back. You can go to anywhere around. Look at all those shovels. Those little shovels are the points where you can dig up and find treasure, hidden treasure and stuff like that. I'm telling you, the game has a crap ton of stuff for you to find. I mean, it's, at least for me, given my work schedule and stuff, it is gonna take forever for me to complete. But just like Zelda, is gonna be amazing. Now I want to level up, so I want to find an inn. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, checking the merchants. If I can find an inn. Uh-oh.
This whole thing with core crystals, touching them to create blades. Pretty amazing when you think about it.
Yes, it is.
Blades start out formless, anchored to the world only by our core crystal. Only the touch of a potential can imbue us with form and being, and it is by those forms we come to be known.
So you see, my boy, in some ways it is only the fated touch of a driver that allows the blades to exist at all. Wow. Why does it happen that way, though? Now, that is something no one knows. It's just how it's always been.
Blades come in all shapes and sizes. Some human-shaped, some not.
Some people say the shape depends on the kind of person the driver is.
I'm sorry, guys. I just get so involved in these cinematics that I forget that I'm actually making a video. So yeah, we're almost at 20 minutes in, and the tutorial is stepping in to teach me another. This one is cancel attacks. Okay. Okay.
You're done? Yeah! Behave! You're done?
Our motions are intense.
Think you can take me? Don't forget me!
Gemini loop.
Think you can take me? Ah! Top speed! Ah! Behave! Don't forget me! Think you can take me?
Win for sure.
Top speed! Don't forget me! Behave! Think you can take me?
Gemini loop.
Top speed! Don't forget me! Think you can take me? Think you can take me? Don't forget me! Think you can take me? They're so strong! Such strength from a measly 2 fighters. Their drivers are right.
Rex, no!
You got it! A wall made of fire!
Such a commotion. Just when I thought I could.
Ooh, baby. Already liking it.
Bridget? Is she a blade? Where's her driver?
My driver is otherwise engaged at present. I am here alone.
Awesome.
No driver?
Lady Bridget is the jewel of Morrissey, the strongest blade in the Empire. Even alone, she's more than a match. Lady Bridget, these miscreants are terrorists working for Torna. Please lend me your power to bring them to justice.
That emerald core crystal. Could it really be true? Well, Captain Carter, you are not to kill them. Take these ones in alive.
Roger. Men, bring the you-know-what up.
Oh boy.
Only I was 500 years younger.
All right already!
We deflected it.
Ha!
Abandoned. Our motions are in tune, Rex.
Sure, my thoughts
Gemini loop.
You're done!
Rush down. Hey, why? Going for the weakness. Hey,
Sure, for sure!
Gemini loop.
Why not?
Eye up. Oh, you can't. Our motions are in tune, Rex.
Alright, let's do the aqua attack. There you go.
It's okay. Now, let's show them what we're really made of. Thanks. I owe you one.
Focusing on target.
I urge you. Gemini
Watch out! Why not?
Thanks. I owe you
Anchor shot!
Flame of the witness.
Why not? Watch out!
Heat phase. Gemini Eagle Eye. Keen Halo.
Spinning edge!
I don't know what this. Okay.
Here's how we do things!
Stronger than before.
Gotcha.
Gemini loop.
You done?
Ha! Yeah!
You done?
Anchor shot.
Taste
Ha!
the pain.
This won't shut you up!
Ha! None of that.
How?
Thanks. I owe
You
you one.
done?
Rolling swan. Eagle eye.
Gemini loop.
Let's go for it.
Flame Nova.
Yeah!
Now, if you want to see the results of that battle and so many more, I recommend you pick up the game. The game is amazing. I'm already into 25 minutes into the video, so I am gonna leave it right here for now. What more can I say? The game is amazing. Go pick it up if you have a Switch. There's not much that I can say aside from that. The game is, to me, is one of the crowning jewels on the Switch, and it's coming right around kind of Christmas time, so it's a great way to end the year with a bang. That being said, I hope you guys tune in very soon. I'm gonna have something for you along those same lines, where I'm gonna be doing a year in a review for the Switch, where I will gather my thoughts on the system so far since launch. That will be coming on soon, so I hope you guys in the meantime take care, pick up this game, enjoy it, and just like so many other Switch titles that have come before, just run with it. The game is amazing, and hopefully 2018 is going to bring a lot more of these incredible titles for the Switch. So take care, guys. See you guys soon. This is Hot 7 signing out. See you guys.